Uh, when when Yosef tells his dreams to his brothers, there's something going on there that's much deeper than the spoiled brat saying, "Look at me, I'm very special," etc. Remember, Yaakov, the family, are shepherds. They're not farmers. Shepherds go where the grass is growing so the sheep can eat the grass, get fat, have good wool, etc. Joseph's dream is sheaves of wheat all bowing down to him. That's a farming dream. A farmer would dream about that. Okay? So, like, this is like really in distinction to what the family's business. And then he has the dream of the sun and the moon and the stars bowing down to him, that he's the center. Um, and, as we know, Yaakov's response when he hears this dream says, wait a minute, your mother will not be bowing down to you. Yosef, she's dead. And if you read the response by Yaakov and you just look at the words, it actually says, Rachel met. Rachel is dead in the Torah. But again, there's a unique thing here. The stars are aligning to bow down to me. This is like the first time we get to the constellations, etc. So what Yosef is doing is he realizes there's going to be a change in the family business, and a lot of things are going to be changing. Uh, and he will be the center, that everybody will be coming to him. And it later turns out that when they go to Egypt, Yosef is the prime minister of Egypt. He's the second to Paro. And the family does bow down to him. They begin, they have to do everything. The dream actually comes true. But also what happens is after our sojourn in Egypt, we get to Eretz Israel, and what happens? We become farmers. We leave the shepherding behind. There still be some Jews being shepherds, but the basic business is now farming. And remember, a farmer looks at the world differently than a shepherd. Um, so, and also as far as the stars and the constellations, as we know, um, that yes, and the Gemara says that yes, there's power in the zodiac. Everybody knows the famous story of Rabbi Akiva's daughter, who the astrologers said would die on her wedding day. The day after the wedding, he sees his daughter walking around. He says, "What happened?" Like basically, why aren't you dead? Um, and he said, "Did anything strange happen yesterday, the day of your wedding?" She said, I can't think of anything. He says, think very hard. And she says, well, this beggar came for food and I fed him. But that's what you taught me to do, Dad. You taught me. And now remember, this is a girl on her wedding day, takes time out, to feed a beggar. So Rabbi Akiva says, come out here, I want to show you something. And what he showed her, the women wear these this sort of thing that they would put in their heads, these combs, and at night they would put them in the wall because the buildings were such that you could actually do that. And he said, "Look, want to take a look?" And there was the edge of her comb, and stuck to it on the outside of the building is a scorpion. He said, "That scorpion was for you, but because you gave tzedakah, that made the astrologer's prediction false because you changed it by you doing the mitzvah of tzedakah, of charity." So basically, this is showing that yes, there is something called astrology, but you can change your fate. We are not fated. And Yosef, everything that goes through, he keeps this in mind that I am not fated to be a prisoner, to be sold into slavery. I'm fated for something great. But I have to work on it. He has to become the prime minister through his work, that was not just given to him. And that's what the Torah is coming to teach us, is we have to work on ourselves to make ourselves better, to attain our full potential. Something to think about, Kaddish Rabbanim.